Now, Warwick's Victorian evening returns to the town tonight. It's celebrating its 40th anniversary. Thousands of people are expected at the Christmas lights switch on, which will take place in just a few minutes. Let's join Rebecca Wood, who's there for us this evening. It's always a great atmosphere there, Becky. I'm sure it is again today.
Oh, if I wasn't feeling festive already, Mary, I certainly am now. It is fabulous here. Thousands of people are expected. We've just missed the parade with all the dignitaries led by the town crier. Santa Claus was in there as well. Lots happening in Warwick tonight. Now, this started 40 years ago. Janet Shaw was behind it. Earlier, I asked her whether she thought it would still be going in 40 years' time.
You couldn't imagine it. I mean, it was wonderful, and that's why I'm so happy about it still being put on by the Chamber of Trade all those years later.
Love it, absolutely love it. The kids are having a great time. There's like nice little stalls. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Absolutely lovely, and the way they've set it all up, and with the beautiful fun fair and everything going on for the children, mulled wine. What's not to like?
It's so incredibly pretty. It makes you feel festive. It's really, really lovely.
Well, there's no doubt that all these people coming into the town is great for business. I am with two local business owners, Tim Maccabee and Sharon Daniels. Tim, how good is this event for your business?
It's a fantastic event. So many people buzzing around, a great atmosphere. We get lots of people coming in for an ale after the Christmas lights switch on in just a few minutes. An opportunity to see what a great town Warwick is as well, and hopefully come and stay again, come and visit.
Sharon, do you love this time of year?
It's just absolutely fantastic atmosphere. It feels like you're in a foreign city, it really does. It's buzzing with people, and it's great that so many people come back to us every year. Truly wonderful.
Tim, you are dressed in Victorian dress. That is the theme of this event, isn't it?
Yeah, there's so many people around the town in their Victorian wear, and there's Victorian acts on the stage in the market square, traditional rides, there's a little mini train running up and down. So yeah, it's very much kind of retro, real Christmas feel to it though as well.
And Sharon, you run a clothing store, so this will kick off your Christmas trade presumably, and people will go in for a browse and then come back.
Absolutely, yeah. It's amazing tonight how many people have tried on as well. Yeah, it's just absolutely wonderful owning a clothes shop at this time of year. So very, very fortunate, and it's just great to see so many people.
Thank you both very much for talking to us. The lights are going to be turned on very shortly, so we're all going to head to the square so we can watch it and really get ourselves into the festive spirit, Mary.
Thanks very much, Becky. Tad early for me.
Now, before we head to the weather forecast, let's finish with something a little bit festive. There is a big anniversary in Warwick tonight as the 40th Victorian-themed Christmas market gets underway.
The opening of the Victorian evening in the marketplace coincides with the switching on of the festive lights later on. Rosie Dowsing is there for us. Rosie, I saw just now people starting to turn up, looking very nice.
Yeah, I'm standing under a canopy of soon-to-be twinkling Christmas lights as Warwick gears up to celebrate Christmas with its light switch on at 7 o'clock. But already there's an eclectic mix of things going on here. There's been street performers, there's food stalls, there's choir has been singing, and rides too, and many people dressed up in Victorian-style clothing, which is also a bit of a tradition. Now, Warwick is steeped in history. It's got a medieval castle, lots of Georgian architecture. But this Victorian style of dress seems to be actually a bit of recent history for Warwick, because they're celebrating their 40th year of doing this around Christmas time. And earlier I spoke to visitors, guests and traders.
I've been coming here 25 years for the switch on, and it's just a lovely atmosphere.
It just brings people together from all communities and all faiths, so it's nice to share.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's good to have to come into community, and plus after COVID, after a long time, it's good to get together without any restrictions or anything.
I just really like to come and kind of soak up the atmosphere. Really, it's nice to get like a pre-Christmas kind of stroll about.
Well, I'm joined now by the Mayor of Warwick, Councillor Oliver Jakes, who will be switching the lights on at 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining me, but first I've got to ask, why Victorian?
Well, it's just a great example of what Warwick does best. It's that combination of history, tradition, but having fun as well. So it started 40 years ago, in 1983, and it was the idea of the Chamber of Trade, and it's just carried on every year since then and been really, really popular.
So it's traditional, but it's also good for business here too, to get people along.
Totally, and that's something that we really pride ourselves on in Warwick. We have a lot of independent traders, independent shops. So just before coming here, I was down at Smith Street, a key part of town, and there's a lot of independent shops there, also here, and they really help with the kind of community feel, and they bring people into town. So.
And you're switching the lights on at 7, huge honour, but also lots of lights, more so than others.
It's the biggest, bestest lot of lights we've had ever. So we've been very fortunate this year. So with the town council, we've looked for sponsorship for local businesses. Very fortunate many have come through. So we're proud to say we've got the best display that we've ever had.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be spectacular, and Christmas is all about bringing people together. And here you've got Santa, Victorians, performers, and families. So a lot of togetherness here.
Rosie, thank you very much. Stay there because we might come back to you in a minute. It is getting cold, which makes it feel more Christmassy.
It does. You know what? Let's go back to Rosie in Warwick, because the Mayor did say it was going to be the biggest and bestest Christmas lights ever. Rosie, what's the atmosphere there like?
I'm just enjoying some Christmas songs. To be honest, Christmas couldn't come sooner, so I thought I'd just let you have a little listen of the singer here while I bob along.
Very good, isn't she?
It's very good. And that is it. I mean, I know it's only November, but I really like that everybody's been getting on board with a little bit of Christmas. We've been floating in here and there in the programmes.
Absolutely. You with your Christmas tree up already is making me feel like I need to get my decorations out as well. I usually do wait till the start of December, but it's, you know what, I'm getting in the spirit of it.
Yeah, absolutely, and why not? It's just struck me, of course, that's their Victorian Christmas, but she was mic'd up with electric lights and things. I'm not sure that would have...
Oh, not traditionally Victorian.
I'm very strict about my Victorian Christmas.